every Salisbury steak eaten buddy. We're not in Sanctuary, are we? We're in Ten Pines Bluff. It's about halfway across the northern edge of the map. We are here because we wanted to report the success of exterminating all the raiders at the Core Vega assembly plant. Now we just have to find the right person to talk to.
That's a relief.
I hope you don't mind me eating all your potatoes that you just spent 6 months growing. Hey. What? Oh, Grey Garden, eh? A robot facility? Okay. Hey, what's up? Took care of those raiders. Do you even care? Hey, lady. Huh. Yes. I kicked their asses.
Yeah, I kicked their asses.
Yeah.
No kidding. That's the best piece of news we've had around here for a good long time. So we've been talking. We decided if you came through for us, we'd join up with the Minutemen.
Yeah, there we go.
If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
Alright, so we got allies on this parts of the map. North Central map. This now becomes a settlement, I think. But we actually don't know how to build settlements yet. So we actually should go back to Preston. I don't want to confuse you yet. Now it says talk to Preston Garvey. That's exactly where we're going. And I'll show you where we were on the map and where we are going. We are going back to Sanctuary. That's where my power armor is. And here we are back in good old Sanctuary. This is quickly becoming our home, isn't it? Now we just have to find Preston, which is, he's usually roaming about. Get out of the way, Codsworth. There he is, right there. Hey, Preston. This is right about where we talked to him last time. Hey,
You know
stop.
that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's
Woohoo.
great news. I knew you were the right person for the job.
Of course.
By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You
Ah.
can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen.
Oh,
Not
that's
much
awesome.
use yet, but once we have more allied settlements, you'll have help whenever you need it.
Yeah, so every...
So, there's something I need to ask.
Yes.
I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen.
No, you didn't.
How I ended up as the last one.
Oh, no. Is this going to be a... Here we go. Story time. Might as well sit down. Is there a way to speed this up? Yeah, I'm listening.
Have you heard of the Quincy massacre?
No. I heard about something about Quincy. That's what the lady at Ten Pines Bluff talked about.
I don't think so.
I thought everyone in the Commonwealth knew about that by now.
I was
The
frozen
Minutemen
in a
betrayed
vault.
each other and the people they were supposed to protect. I was with Colonel Hollis's group.
Oh,
A
no.
mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy.
Uh-huh.
The people there called for the Minutemen to help.
Oh, shit.
We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy.
Oh, people
Only
turn
a
their
few of
backs
us
all the
got out
time.
alive. Colonel Hollis was dead,
Uh-huh.
so I ended up in charge of the survivors.
That's it?
We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
It's not that bad of a story. Well, don't give up.
As long as you don't give up, the Minutemen will survive.
I'm not about to give up, but I can't protect the Commonwealth all by myself.
Uh-huh.
Hell, I could barely protect these people.
Yep.
That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Why? Because I've been frozen for 200 years. Thanks.
Hey, that means a lot coming from you, Garvey.
I appreciate that. Does that mean you'll do it?
Yeah, sure. Since we don't have any other faction to join right now.
Okay, I'll do it.
That's the spirit, sir, and one giant step in the right direction for the Commonwealth.
Good.
Okay.
Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen and the Commonwealth, too. Don't worry. I'll be right beside you all the way,
Okay,
General.
just don't make that weird face again. That was really bizarre. That's quite a promotion. How did you promote me to general in just like 20 episodes?
That's quite a promotion you just gave me.
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of General.
All right.
Our last leader was General Becker.
I don't want to hear about
He
him.
died back in '82.
Uh-huh.
Nobody could agree on who should take his place.
That's
One good
2282.
thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general.
All right.
Now it's your job to make it more than an empty title.
Okay.
I've gotten word about a settlement that's being threatened by raiders.
Nope, not right now.
I'll mark it on your map. We'll find out what they need. We could use more settlements supporting our cause.
Okay, let's not add another settlement right now. There is a couple of things I want to show you now at the crafting station. So this is the workbench. At any settlement, there is a workbench. Even at the 10 Pines Bluff, there was a workshop. I just didn't show it to you yet. So in the workshop, you can store stuff. Like, I have a bunch of junk in my inventory. I have no use carrying it around when I can just store all of it. See, so boop, there we go. Look at what else is in the workshop. I stored tons and tons of weapons. There's unlimited space in here. So there's all this stuff that I looted from raiders and such. It's all inferior to what I'm carrying and hotkeying. See, like I have a glow-sighted 10mm here. I have a glow-sighted hair-trigger pipe pistol that takes the 38 rounds. I have a double-barrel shotgun. All this stuff in my inventory right now that's hotkeyed is superior to what's in here. Same thing with apparel. See, there you go. I wear, like right now, I should be wearing this, the chest piece and the left arm. I just didn't put it on yet. I also have my T45 power armor. Now let's take a look at what we can do with that. So here's the power armor station. We're using this for the first time. So there's nothing to transfer yet. We have a full suit of armor, but we do want to repair it. So let's see what we can do to it. So the first thing we can do to the helmet, it's 34 out of 50 health. Let's repair it. Kabong. Now take a look at the mods. We're going to mod something for the very first time. Not only can we repair the helmet, we can modify it. So let's press E, just like it says down here. Whoops. Just like it says down here. Aha, look, there's a Model B available. So let's click Model A and switch it to B. Improves damage and energy resistance. Here, you see how this changes? The health 50 out of 50, 65 out of 65, and then also the damage resistance changes. Yeah, let's make it a Model B helmet. We just need 2 adhesive, circuitry, aluminum. All right, we got a Model B helmet. So, here, let's go back. Anything else? Yeah, we could paint it if we wanted to. We don't have to do that right now. It says increases charisma with all pieces painted. See, so we'd have to paint all pieces the same color. And right now, no, there's no paint on it at all. Okay, and we can do the same thing with a lot of the others. Yeah, we definitely have to repair this. In fact, we should repair things first. Yeah, there you go. 26 out of 50. Yep. Here's a right arm that's almost broken. And by the way, remember when a piece of armor is broken, it shoots right off. I mean, the piece literally falls right off. We ran out of steel. It turns out we have steel and circuitry that's needed to repair the torso. We don't have enough steel. So we've done a decent job. I don't think we can... Oh yeah, we can make a Model B. Why don't we make the torso a Model B? There we go. And build. Thank you. All right, and then we can also make, let's see what else we can make. See, now there's a T45B added to those two. We might be able to get by with making all this stuff a Model B. Yeah. This too, yeah, Model B. It just turns out that I looted a lot of stuff that allows us to do this. Okay, Model B. And the right leg can go Model B2. There we go. Now we've got a full set of T45B armor, we can eventually bump that all the way to F. Now to get that all the way to F, let's see what we need. See, you would need Science 1 and Armor 4, which we don't have yet. So there we go. That's how you modify your power armor. We're going to leave it here for the moment. Now, this guy was bugging me earlier. Let's see what he wants. That's Sturgis. No, not June. I want Sturgis. Sturgis was here a minute ago. Now where is he? Get out of the way, June. There's Mama Murphy later. Where is Sturgis? There he is. Hey, Sturgis.
To do some work?
Yeah, sure. What do you need?
What kind of help do you need?
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds.
Aha.
We've been sleeping on the ground for too long.
So he wants me to do it? Why can't you do it?
Why do you need my help to build beds?
Look, we got a lot on our plate.
Oh.
And we've been on the run for weeks.
Good
We
point.
need food, water, shelter, you name it.
Oh,
You asked how
really?
you could help. I told you. Did you mean it or not?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'd be glad to help.
Okay. Good deal. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads.
Uh-huh.
Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick.
All right.
There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
That's how you do it. Good. All right, so here's our new quest. This is a quest to learn how to build settlements, sanctuary, and you typically learn how to do that in sanctuary. So he wants some beds built. This is the workshop. This is how you kind of get started building stuff. And look, Preston's knocking the barrel over. Okay, let's hold down the Q button, and that opens up the workshop interface. Now, pause if you want to read this. This explains how to do stuff and how to build stuff. Okay? Workshop objects are built from components, which I stored a bunch of that stuff right there in the workshop. Okay, let's start by building a few beds over here. Take a look. We have at the top of the screen, we have 5 people in sanctuary, and we have 0 beds. So we need beds. We need beds badly. Here's a bed, but it's broken. So there's a way to scrap it. You see the R button? I'm selected just by looking at it. So all you have to do is press R, scrap, and then E, enter. You can hit enter or E for enter. And then maybe I should scrap this, which gives me wood. That gets that out of the way so I can add a few beds. This makes wood and steel. This will yield steel and wood, and this yields copper and glass. Nice. Okay, now we're going to make a bed. All we have to do is find the bed. Well, it's a piece of furniture, and there's the beds. So let's find something that looks decent. Each bed needs 5 cloth and 4 steel. Okay, fine. So here's one bed. Now look, we already ran out of steel. So we can just go around and, anything that's in disarray, we should probably loot. See, like here. Like we could just put it down somewhere, like here, but I don't want to use that right now. I want to scrap it. Gives us some steel. It turns out that a lot of other stuff will give us steel too, see? Like, they're not going to be using this. There, now it gives us enough steel for another bed. So there's the second bed. Let's put it on the other side of the room so it's not in close quarters with everyone else. And that's all we're going to make. I mean, we're just going to make some beds right now. Now, there's a quicker way to muster up steel. You can, see, in fact, it gives us another bed already, but let's add a bit more steel to our settlement. We're going to scrap all of these. We're going to, let's leave the light for now. Looks okay. There. Anything, like I said, anything in disarray is getting scrapped, like that. Oh, this is a mess, that damn atomic pickup. Here's some wood. Let's scrap the wood. See? You can do that. Now take a look at this house. What a mess, huh? You can scrap the whole house. It gives us 15 steel and a bunch of wood. And scrap all the scraps that are still laying around. There's just no end to the resources. And we're going to have to stash all this stuff pretty soon because I think it's all going right into my inventory, which I don't necessarily want. Okay. Now we have to find a place for more beds. So obviously we just look in another house, right? I can't stop scrapping. I thought I had a looting problem. Now I got a scrapping problem to add to that. What are they doing to me? Over at Bethesda. There, I'm just making room for everything. There. Now, let's add 2 beds in here. Or maybe 3, just depending. I just happen to like the way that these look. They look like hospital beds. I'm going to punish these guys. There we go. And then 1 over here. And that yields 5 beds. We now have 5 beds for 5 people. See, we only have enough food for 1 person, but we'll figure that out later. Okay, let's get out of the interface now. And guess what time it is? Yep, we have to end right here, but we'll continue building our settlement right where we left off in the next one, right? So if you like this, you can subscribe to my channel and you'll get all these Fallout 4 videos in your inbox. And these are all in 4K resolution at 60 frames per second. I also do Skyrim and Witcher 3 and Fallout 3 too. So like the videos if you like them, that helps me out too. We'll see you next time in Sanctuary. Thanks for watching.